Greetings, my friend, and welcome to this week's Move of the Week, helping the whole world get stronger with the power of progressive calisthenics. I'm Matt Schifferly. And this week's exercise is one of my all-time favorite abdominal exercises, particularly for building up a lot of intensity, strength, muscle, and control in the midsection. Because we always have this catch-22 when it comes to a lot of classic core training. You either have exercises that offer a lot of control but are relatively low on the intensity spectrum, so that's why you can do hundreds of reps or hold the position for a long period of time, or you've got exercises which are very high intensity but they're a hard thing to control with the other areas of the body, like in the back and the hips and stuff, so it's hard to access that intensity. This exercise has the perfect blend between control and intensity to give you the best of both worlds for the ultimate abdominal training experience. And as a reminder, I put a micro workout on how to use this, as well as links to all the other resources in this video down below in the description. So we are talking about the foot suspended knee tucks, and we're going to be using my trusty Nosk twin trainers, my favorite suspension straps on the market today, partially because they have these nice big foot loops on the bottom of them, which are also very comfortable. This seatbelt webbing, it's not nearly as hard and abrasive, particularly if you're working out barefoot, but we'll be placing our feet in, and I know this is kind of the awkward way of going about it, but it's what I'm kind of used to here. And what we're going to do is ensure we have good tension and activation in our abdominals by tucking our pelvis, clenching our glutes, protracting the shoulders forward, and then finally picking the knees up into a basic plank. So I've got tension going through my entire front side of my body, and abdominals are working very hard. Now that alone is pretty good for an exercise, and if it's kind of new to you, I recommend starting out there. But we're going to be having a knee tuck to ensure we have even more of that aggressive pelvic tilt. So what we'll do is we'll get into our plank, tuck, and pull the knees in while elevating our hips. Now you can just do this if you like, but remember that this is weightlifting. Calisthenics is weightlifting, but we're going to be wanting to work against gravity. So you want to instead, for the next level of progression, lift your hips upwards as you pull in, keeping lots of tension in the glutes, because remember, your glutes and your abs work synergistically for that pelvic tuck. Takes all the stress out of the lower back and ensures your abs are working hard. Now that is, again, a great exercise, but here's where things are going to get really fun and adding that intensity component is instead of just relying on the tuck, we're going to slowly back away from the hands just a little bit. And what that does is it uses leverage to place an ungodly amount of intensity on my abdominals. Just a few inches makes a big difference. And you can do this as a standalone technique. Some people have sometimes called that a saw plank because you're going back and forth like a saw on a log. But when you combine that with your knee tuck, then you get really great intensity while maintaining that control of the plank. Make sure you're moving in a smooth motion, not so far that you're breaking and then having all that stress in your lower back. And you can do this one of two ways. You can either stretch back and pull in while you tuck, so it's that saw plank motion, or if you really want to increase the intensity, just shift back and hold that position as you tuck in. So up, shifting back, and maintaining that level of intensity throughout. Again, with the micro workout down below, you're probably only going to want to get 6, 8, maybe 10 repetitions with this. We don't want a lot of repetitions. We want intensity because building up our abdominals and midsection is just like building up any other muscle, and we want to burn it out while also emphasizing a high degree of strength. And as always, check out the micro workout down below, as well as links to the NOSC and other resources that I recommend on my suspension calisthenics training for building more muscle and strength beyond just mere progressive calisthenics, because that's what suspension straps really are, is a weight machine that fits in your pocket. More videos here if you want to check out some more of my favorite ways to combine this exercise in workouts, or having a basic understanding of suspension calisthenics abdominal training for the ultimate in control and intensity. Thank you very much for watching. The likes, shares, and all that greatly appreciated. Be fit and live free.